So you've watched tons of shorts and reels and clips and videos of people organizing their fridge, their pantry, under their kitchen sink, their shower, and even their car. And at this point, you've decided you want to get organized. But where do you start? Don't worry, I'm going to share 6 tips to help you get organized. Hey y'all, I'm Shavante. Today I'm going to share some tips that I live by to maintain overall organization in my home. I post regularly on other social media platforms, but I thought today we'd dive a little bit deeper into the things that you may not see in those 60-second clips. Let's get into it. Tip number 1, designate a day of the week that you want to take a deep dive into getting things organized, or what you may have heard referred to as resetting your space. I usually try to do this on a Saturday or Sunday morning, depending on the space that needs to be reset. If you follow some of the other tips that we'll go through, this shouldn't take you more than an hour or so. If you don't follow the other tips, then well, who knows how long it's going to take you. Tip number 2, complete your most time-consuming task first. When you have larger chunks of time to organize, do your most time-consuming task first. For example, for a lot of people, that's putting away the laundry. After you wash it, you know it has to be folded and put away. If you don't have time to do it the same day that you wash it, make that the first task that you complete the following day. Okay, tip number 3. Now that you've laid the foundation, let's build the house. You've designated your day of the week. You're ready to organize. Tip number 3 is pull everything out. You need to see what you have in order to know what you're working with. Once you've pulled everything out, you need to separate it into 3 piles. I like to call this the TKO piles: the trash, the keep, or the offer to others or donate. These are all pretty self-explanatory, but for those of you who have a hard time letting go, these are some rules that I live by. If you haven't used it in the past 6 months, it's time to throw it away. If you have seasonal items and you haven't used them in the past year, be done. Of course, there are exceptions to things that hold sentimental value, but those socks that have the fuzzies all over it or the hole in the big toe, it's time to go. You have new socks, just be done. Tip number 4, clean the space. Before you put everything back, clean it. If you're organizing the fridge, clean the fridge out, wipe the shelves down, wipe the drawers out. You're going to be glad that you cleaned it before you put everything back. Tip number 5, ease of access. When creating your organization system, you need to take into consideration how often you use something. It'll be much easier to maintain your system if you can easily access your stuff. If it's something that you know you use every day, you need to be able to easily access it and minimize the hassle. So for example, if you drink coffee every day, don't put your coffee cups on the top shelf of the cabinet that you have to have a stool to access, because now you're going to be inconvenienced twice: when you go to get it down to drink your coffee, and then when you go to put it away after cleaning it. Tip number 6, maintenance. Tidy a little bit every day. If you're like me, your days are busy and the last thing you have time for is organizing your home. But take 5 to 10 minutes every day to put things back in their place. If you open the toothpaste, you didn't put it back where it goes, take 5 minutes, put that back. You left the cereal box on the counter this morning, take 5 minutes, put that back. In the long run, it's going to help you create and maintain an organized space. And finally, we can call this a bonus tip, but in reality, it's probably the most important tip that I live by, and that's that everything has a home. Everything should have a place in your home. If it doesn't, you need to go back to tip number 3, where we TKO'd your stuff and trash it. And that's it. It's that easy. Designate a day of the week, complete your most time-consuming task first, pull everything out, clean the space, ease of access, and maintenance. It's really that simple to maintain organization throughout your home. I hope you found this video helpful. Comment down below and let me know some things that you do to stay organized in your home. Let's share tips with each other, and hopefully we can all lead a more inspired and organized life. Don't forget to like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. Until next time, be intentional about releasing worry, negativity, and stress, and inviting positive energy into your life. Thanks for watching. See you next time.